Always late, always late, always late. Hi, Becky. Oh my God, what a morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm so sorry. I'm like almost an hour late, so I appreciate you guys being here. Um, yeah, summer vacation for the kids. Good morning. Yeah, we had a rough go this morning. Diaper rash, finding diapers. Um, Kid didn't want to go to vacation Bible school. Why wouldn't you want to go, right? So we had all that this morning. So let me get this going with a giveaway. I have a pretty cool giveaway. These are sticker things, vintage, of course, and you put them on your walls, or there's kitty cats and all sorts of stuff here. Isn't that cute? I think I would have a heart attack if they put these on. I know they would be everywhere, everywhere. So how's everybody this morning? Let's see here. Let's put this in. I don't have much to go over today. It's been quite a few weeks on here. I have had the best sales ever. Window, which means you get busier, of course. And let me confirm this. I see everybody. And of course, it's summer, so I'm home with the kids and all these things. So I had 31 boxes I sent out the past 2 days. I think 31. And good morning, guys. I had 3 trains this weekend. And I think the best part about it was, yeah, it's a lot of work. But the best part about it was one was glass, one was Christmas, and one was metal and brass. So that was the metal and brass. Hey there, Susan. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Tracy. It was a long day. The prepping. I think the glass was the hardest part because it was, glow glass, and I have windows all over my house, and it was super bright and sunny. So I had to bring everything down to the basement. And I wanted it to be like the best show ever. And it was a really good show. I really liked doing my brass show though, because everything wasn't breakable. You can't really break it. You can't break it. So it was great. Good morning, Helga. Good morning, Kel. We are giving this away. Window stickers. So the good thing about having 3 trains is you just knock it all out. Like it's a one-time ship thing. Like you just boom, 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 done. It's just really hard when you have 2 kids and huge, enormous rolls of bubble wrap, and they just destroy it. And they're wrapping it around themselves. And I'm like, this is how people die. This is literally how kids die. And then they're seeing things and they're going boop, 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 and they're trying to play and, do all the things. So I was up to like 2 a.m. finishing all the boxes. But that's what happens, right? So I just knocked it all out. Hello, Willow in the Weeds. Good morning, everybody. Right? Bubble wrap is crazy. They love the bubble wrap. So I'm looking into a bubble wrap machine because I'm going through about $40 in bubble wrap a week, and builder's tape, and $11 in tape a week. So about $60 in tape and all the packing materials. But what I did was I bought from an auction, and I know that they love it. And that's what Zoe does. And she's just wrapping it around everything, like wrapping it around the tree, the cat, poor cat. It's going to be a psychopath, I swear. And it's tough. But the bubble wrap machine, so I'm looking into that. It's like $220. And I know it's an investment, but so is, your phone and the poor cat. Everything's an investment. So I think that's going to be my next step. Because you have to run to Home Depot, you have to do all this. The cat, this cat, mine too. It's a wild animal, but he's a cute little guy, and he deals with a lot of things. So that being said, I think I'm going to get the bubble wrap. What else happened? So last week, the last 2 weeks were my best weeks. And I found this amazing haul at the auction. And it's a new auction house. So people haven't heard about it yet. So I'm trying to get whatever I can get and just get it. And he's going to offer shipping soon. So now I really have to get it as soon as possible. So I invested all my earnings, every single penny, into that auction. And I should be good for a while. Well, does that mean I won't buy any more? Probably not. I probably will still buy more. I tend to go for auctions instead of thrift shops because, yeah, the best deals. Because I don't know, you walk in a thrift shop, you don't know what you're getting. This, I know how much I'm going to spend, and I give myself a cap. And I have lost it a few times because you guys, Whatnot World, they want auctions. You guys want deals. But the auction house is, I want deals too. And I'm almost evening out on different auction houses. So who's the winner? Who's the winner? Liz 4774, congratulations. Same here, because you know what you're getting and you know you're getting good quality stuff. Yes. You donate it back. Exactly. And I did a box lot of stuff, a box auction last 2 weeks ago, I think. And it really, all the stuff that I'm tired of running that isn't lucrative to spend, 7-8 minutes on making a listing on other sites. You might make $10 off of it, but is that worth my 7-8 minutes and then picture taking of 10 plus pictures plus description? It's probably not. So not my time anyway. Like your time is different than my time. So, I made these box lots and they were super fun. And I kind of got a lot of my inventory out to get new inventory. So I invested that into the other inventory. The auction house, they had boxes of clothing, vintage clothing, and they went for like $1. Like they're ugly stuff. I would never wear them. I would never resell them. But they were plush. So I bought all these boxes of vintage clothing and I'm going to wrap it in stuff as cushion. $1 got me I think 15 pieces of clothing. So if you get a sweater, a shirt, a dress, pants, they're not mine. They're for wrapping. So you can donate them, you can keep them, whatever you want. But this is people say this is like nickel and diming. I'm not, but I just want to keep going and get the good stuff for you guys. And I know I'm going to say this. Oh yeah, I wash them. I wash everything that comes into my house. Everything. Isn't that a good idea? I'm a crazy person with washing. Anybody who knows me, hey Bastiques, in real life, Bear Rose knows me in real life. I really like to clean. I know some people don't, right? I have to steam it. I have this super duper machine and I steam clean it in the washer. Hi Avocado. So it's kind of neat, but it is a good idea. I mean, if you can get these pieces of clothing, or I use stuffed animals. You guys know I do. Stuffed animals, the stuffing in that. I use just about everything, but I just want to get that bubble wrap machine, and I think it's going to be a great idea to get. And before I forget about this, exactly, they get their size and something they want. Yeah, it's not like crap clothing, but it's just stuff I would never wear, like a heavily beaded silk shirt. I'm never going to wear that. But it's pretty, and you could probably resell it. You could actually, because it's a nice piece of vintage get up. But anything that you can find, like go get stuffed animals at a yard sale, wash them, stuff them in there. God, I accidentally bought Zoe a wrong pair of sandals, her size, and they were like this big. She never wore them. They're brand new. They're like the foam ones. So I used it on the sides of the box. So the box, the item wouldn't go like this. So it's good for packing too. But I've never seen in my entire life, I mean, I have a gazillion sales on another site. I have never seen ever people, I mean, it's like the shipping police on here. Like I put newspaper, I've used brand new pillows, I've used so many things on another site that's quite high end, and people are like, "Oh, thank you so much. This got here safe." And but everybody wants bubble wrap. I know why, because everybody wants to reuse it. I'm going to say it. Everybody wants to reuse the bubble wrap. Some people buy just so they can reuse that bubble wrap, because if they get a huge item, and I'm not dumb, and I'll just say it. They use the bubble wrap, and I feel like so bad when I get this, like I buy an item and it's like heavily wrapped. Like I just want to send the wrapping back to them. Bubble wrap is killing me too, Sue. Killing me. Like I bought that pottery from you. I feel like a jerk because use whatever you can use. If you want to give me a pillow or like a stuffed animal, dish rags, I don't care. Like it doesn't matter to me. I like dish rags too. Dish rags are good. I use old clothes, like the girls that when they like grow out of something or I can't donate it, I'll put a little note in there saying I haven't done this on Whatnot. I'll wash them and then say, this was going to be used as a rag or something like that. But I do use the girls' old clothes that can't be donated as rags too around the house to clean things, Yeah, exactly. 100%. So Sue, I was telling Mindy that I was going to get the bubble wrap machine, and I'm like, I could be the bubble wrap plug. I could just sell bubble wrap. Just knock it out all day. Yes. Yes. Yes, I'll save them for you. Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm glad you brought that up because I buy higher end items and I buy things that are really, that aren't cheap for me. And if they are cheap for me, I'm going to start it low or I probably just give it away. If I don't start it low, it means that I didn't get it cheap. I got it at fair reselling price. Now, most people on here are resellers and they are buyers. I'm never going to question somebody's start bid or ask them to go lower. I don't understand. I'm speaking the truth, something that we've all thought of. The audacity of a reseller who's also a buyer to ask somebody if they can start that lower in public. This is public in chat. Don't do that ever. If it doesn't sell when they run it, maybe send them a message and say, hey, would you take this amount for it on the side after their show? Let's try that. Instead of saying, hey, Sue, can you run that at $4 instead of $8? No, because I'm the only one asking for it. So I'm going to get it at $4. But I've been in this situation and I didn't want to seem like a jerk. So I just said, okay, no problem. And it sucked you know? Yes, Kel, 100%. Exactly. And Sue, you were like, okay, make an offer here. I saw your show. I was in your show. And I noticed that, Kel, because when I first started on here, I would go on here and I look back now because I look at all these, the analytics, whatever on it. And I see that some big sellers bought from me when I first started. Not big sellers, but, pretty good name sellers. They don't buy from me anymore. They don't even come to the show anymore because things are going up. So it's amazing what a 6-month difference made. I also hit 1,000 sales, which is huge. I don't know what happens now, but I was kind of happy. Yes, Vin. Thank you. Let me follow you guys. Okay, so for instance, yesterday, thank you. I was like, oh my God, I made 1,000 sales. I guess that means instant payout, which is good for me because sometimes, I don't like take money out of my own pocket. If I see something, I either wait until I get a payout because I don't want to dip into my own money. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's yeah, so that's huge. So I can invest more into that. This has been a rocky road, but I think we're on the right path. So yeah, so the bigger sellers were coming in. Now they don't buy anymore, and that's really, really sad because I couldn't believe it. Right? Thank you. I looked and I'm like, oh my God, I'm at 1,000 sales, 1,000, and I don't even know what I'm at followers, but that doesn't matter. I love my real followers, my core group. Yes. So they told me that on Monday, they actually sent out an email. On Monday, they do who gets the instant pay. And then Friday, then that's when they put it into effect. There's no retroactive. It's fine. I'm going to be fine. I got enough going on in inventory, but I think it's pretty neat because there's times where I'm like, oh my God, I would like to get this, but I don't have it. Thank you, Avocado. It's been fun doing it. So I want to get into coupons. There's been a lot going on with coupons, and I heard some. So we do this talk show, and I'm not going to talk about anything I don't know about. That's kind of like saying, oh, Ashley, how is it being a mom of boys? Well, it's this, that, the other thing. I don't know. I don't have boys. Oh, thank you, Sue. I was excited for that. Yes, Tracy. Thank you, Sue. I'm excited for strawberry. I have a peanut butter and jam toast every morning. Well, afternoon after my Red Bull. Yeah, I go to smaller sellers, brand new ones, and I find the best stuff ever. And it's just nice to be in there with them, type of thing. I was in, before I get to the coupons, there was the glass train going on. There's all these other trains going on. And I went into Flippin' Thrifty Davis. Amazing. Flippin' Thrifty Davis. Her auction. She had about 6 people in there. I could not believe what she had in there. And I'm like, the whole world's in these other shows right now, which is okay. But oh my God, this girl's got amazing things. Oh, as a buyer only question. So offer reduced shipping. So if I go into, let me get here, see here. I'm going to show you that. And oh, that's a good point here because I did reduced shipping. And okay, so when you start the show, you're going to go into it and it's going to say, you know, when you start it, how do you want to start it? Full shipping price, reduced shipping, or exactly, or free shipping. So I offered reduced in my glass show. And I'm like, oh God, how much is this going to cost me? Because I really don't read the fine print. I just kind of figure it out from there. I'm more of a doer. I'm not a reader. Hi in the pink finds. Right? Willow in the Weeds, they did like it. But so I offered reduced shipping and it like automatically puts in like $8 for them to pay up to, or $8.35. Guess what? You ready for this? So psychologically, the buyer's going into the show. Going to give you a little, they're going into the show. My God, reduced shipping. I want to go in that one. I didn't know this until afterwards. And guess what? They paid it all, but 35 cents. So I paid the 35 cents. They paid the $8. So it's more like a psychological thing. You know, like you have something that's on the shelf, like two different popcorns. One's 10% off, $8, and one's $6 or, you know, $7.50. You're going to get the one that's 10% off because psychologically, you don't do the math that quick. You just see that's a higher brand that's more expensive with 10% off. Does that make sense? I wish you guys could be in my head. It's a very complicated place. Poor Mindy, she deals with it every day. But yeah, so my reduced shipping said that. You didn't customize a box for sale? Oh. Did you use one of your 5 free things? I got to tell you guys, I love that thing. I'm like, what am I going to use my 5 free things? $39? So you get 5 free adjustments a week. It reboots on Sunday. Now, since I get that, I think what I'm going to do moving forward is I'm going to make sure that I only have 5 things that I don't know that could be questionable. Just 5 to cover my butt, like a painting, really anything, just to cover my butt. Yes, it's not really a savings unless you say, you know, I'll pay, that buyer can pay up to like $4. You can change it how you want it, but you can make it look like you're paying reduced shipping and only pay 35 cents. But you used your one of your 5 things, right? Yes, they can choose to pay any amount of shipping. So I just went to $8. They pay, and then I paid 35 cents. But it looked like that. That was, I'm going to say this was something I did to learn, to show you guys, to show this is, you know, just remember, just because it says reduced shipping, it's not really true. Or it can be true. It is true, but it's not true. It is true, but how does that explain that? It could be 35 cents. They could be paying $100. But try to use your 5 shipment adjustments on, only use 5 things that, how do I explain this? Oh my God, I'm dying here. Yes, it doesn't help them unless it's a huge or heavy item. So for instance, I have a painting. I'm going to do an auction this week. I'm not going to wrap the painting and do all the things to it and then weigh it. good. See? Yeah, I mean, it's a learning experience. And I mean, when you have all these shipments going out and you're going to use those 5, just use them up. And another thing too, I got to show you guys. So the USPS, they sent me boxes, but they sent me flat rate boxes. So I have 150 large flat rate boxes and medium flat rate boxes. And I'm like, oh my God. So I call them up and I tell them, and they're like, oh yeah, we sent these to you because we're out right now. It's gonna be like 3 weeks. I'm like, great. So I'm like, here we go. Here we go with the overages. So all 31 of my shipments that were supposed to be in large flat rate or large boxes, I had to switch to flat rate. And there was absolutely zero difference. 31 shipments. You can get tape too? I did not know that. Yeah, look that up. So when you see flat rate and you see, the large box, don't freak out, because for me with those shipments there was absolutely no change in it, which is kind of cool to see because I was like, I'm screwed. I am so screwed because this is the only boxes I have unless I go jump in a dumpster outside of Staples. Yes, the items that I sent this weekend fit in the flat rate. I'm going to go to Home Depot today and get a whole bunch of those small boxes. Oh, I will call and they better give me a whole bunch of tape, all the tape. Interesting. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, that is good to know. See, Helga, I had no idea. No clue. Oh, so the coupons. Let me get back to the coupons real quick. So the coupons. Let me see here. Coupons, payments, ledger. It is a huge revolution. Oh yeah. See, McDonald's, I'm not going to that McDonald's. No. My husband owns a liquor store and a restaurant, and I use their boxes and wrap them back up. I'm not going to McDonald's. It's killing me. Yeah, I say safe packing. My friends safe packing. I just also don't like clutter, so I make sure I get enough for a week, and I want it out of there. I don't want boxes in my basement. That's my playroom. It's different for everybody. Amazon boxes, my friends save those for me. But those large boxes, priority mail is where it's at. There's some times where I've spent, oh, he works at McDonald's? No, the McDonald's down my road, I'm not going there. It's sketchy. It's right next to the truck stop. It's definitely sketchy. We go through the drive-through. I keep myself out of harm's way a lot now these days. But yeah, we have one right down the road. That's the only thing we have, really. So let me show you guys. 3? Oh my gosh. No, we have one for about, I don't know, 40 miles, I would say. Yep, not many around here. If you're hungry if you want to go out and get food at like 11 o'clock at night, you're screwed. You're not getting anything. Not in God's country out here. You're getting nothing. So here's my coupons. So I was super excited to do coupons. So pumped. Right? So here's my giveaway here. The Kizzers. Yes. And I do love those nuggets though. I'm telling you. So here's all my coupons everybody used in the show, which I was like, yeah, coupons, done, super cool. Because I'm thinking of it like Etsy, right? If I give somebody 25% off coupon, they get 25% off the item, and that's that. Lizards. And So I'm looking on here, and after my show, I go, why the heck is my account negative $35? For what happened in there? So I knew I did the giveaway. Charge deduction of $5 for coupon stream in order. So they charged me for the coupon. They charged me to use the coupon, $5. And then I messaged them back and I messaged them, I'm like, what the heck is this? You're charging me commission on an item. Like they charged me full commission without the $5. So I got charged on commission of that $5, right? And then I also got $5 taken out of my account. And I'm thinking to myself, did they do this because they lost $5 of commission, but then they took the commission also? So that makes no sense to me. I get a message yesterday from them. Let's see here. And let's see. Thank you for sending that over. You will not be double charged for this coupon. The fee breakdown you are seeing is just a representation of the ledger adjustment we make on your account. Please don't hesitate to write in again if you have any questions or concerned. Exactly, it's a bonus. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I have no clue what the hell they're talking about. The the fee breakdown, it's a representation of the ledger adjustment we make on your account. Yeah, I get that. Can somebody, I mean, I feel like this is like a jump around, isn't it? Do you feel that way? So here's my coupons taken out. I was never credited for those coupons. Correct. I'm not quite sure. So they give the person $5 off, right? So whoever used this coupon got $5 off. I got $5 taken out of this. So it's almost like they took from Peter and then gave it to Paul. Yeah. Yes, I only see that. I mean, I'm still looking into this, but I don't know. So I haven't gotten paid for that yet. Yeah, there's coupons. I love coupons, but this is almost, it almost feels to me as if this is almost like a fee breakdown you're seeing as just a representation of the ledger adjustment we make on your account. If it is a fee breakdown of the ledger adjustment, why did they take it from me? They literally took it from me and put me in the negative. So this is something that is to be decided. Now, I just got this email yesterday, 16 hours ago, so I haven't really looked into it. And once I get paid for that, then we'll go from there. But I feel like a coupon, if I want to give somebody a coupon, exactly. No, I'm very interested to see the end result, because I was like, oh my God, I got $35 taken out. I had 2 weeks. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is very confusing. I'm interested in to see that. I mean, they could have just said, okay, we take it out and then you'll see it back onto your account. Oh, they turned off the wrong account. That's good. You poor thing. You went through hell. being able to be a buyer. Yes, reduce. Sue did something pretty awesome in her show. They adjust for the coupon, but I just it's a pretty crazy way to adjust. I feel like it could be more user friendly, but taking once I get paid for the item, then we'll see if it's an adjustment on there. No, because I don't think they're actually real people. Yes, I'm hoping. Their accountant, I don't even know what they're doing. And with that, be sure if you refer a seller, if you refer a buyer, email them. Email them right away. That happened to me twice. 2 people I had sign up to be either a buyer or a seller. I never got credit for. So I messaged them and they're like, oh, okay, sorry about that. I don't really understand. I don't think these are real people. It's terrible. Buyers are completely different. Hi, Ethel. Completely different. And it's almost like, I don't know. I just feel so far on every platform that I've done, I think I've had the best customer service with the one that starts with E, as a buyer. Oh yeah, Sue. I see scrolls a lot. So Sue did something pretty awesome. Yeah, you get to talk to a real person. So in her show, she had these, everything in there, but she didn't start the start bids at, I don't know, half off. She told everybody that certain things with 2 stars were half off start bids. And people were going wild for it. They wanted to see everything that was half off. So Sue didn't go in there and change everything directly. And I thought that was awesome because I spent a lot of time editing things. So if you go into a show, like say, okay, the first 10 items on here, or, put a little mark, are 20% off start bid or 50% off or whatever, then they'll see what the start bid used to be. And I thought that was really neat because I didn't even know it. And then you said it. You're like, okay, this is starting at wherever, 8, 4. And I'm like, why? And then I read the notes, or I heard you say it. So I was like, oh, pretty neat. So I think that was a bravo, pretty cool thing that you did. Because everybody was really excited to see something that was, half off the start bid. So, and Sue did it with 5 kids. Whew, girl, that's a lot of kids. I have 2 of them. And I could hear it in her voice. She was like, okay, I'll be right there. And I know that feeling because you're like, oh God, okay, let me just get through this next 10 minutes and everything will be peachy. So we're excited to see what happened with the coupons. Now, I want to ask everybody, and grands, your grandkids, yep? Yes, we are conditioned to it. It's a lot of psychological stuff, I got to tell you. I'm putting in a poll. And 1 second. So I put in a poll, guys. So when I first started on here, trains, there wasn't a lot of trains. There was, but there wasn't like 8 going at one time. I mean, the whole goddamn railroad system is open now in America. I mean, it was down for a long time, and now it's a big booming economy here, right? So I would watch people in my first train that I made, the St. Patrick's Day train. They would ride that train all day long, all day long. And I'm like, holy hell, do these people eat? Do they shower? Do they go to work? Do they have lives? And I couldn't believe it. Now I have seen it slow down. And I had a mini brass train this weekend. I think it was like, 8 sellers or something. Ethel, I don't know if you're still here, but Ethel was in it. And I, it was great because those, I don't know. I don't know. Kathy, I got to tell you, it's a long day. Ethel and I were in what, all 3 trains together? All 2 trains. The glass one and the brass one. And right? Exactly. Oh yeah, we were in 3 trains. We were on all 3 trains together. No, yeah, you were super smart with that, Sue. And I loved the brass one. It was very small. I mean, I love them all, but I liked the concept of it. It was small. We knew what each of us had, and we could pop in at every single one of them, whether it was for 10 minutes or an hour, and I really liked that. Yes, Bargain Brian. Whoop, whoop. I got to tell you, that was amazing. And you know what I better do? And I really enjoyed that. But these long trains, these 4-day trains, these 3-day trains, I got to tell you, I threw it all in 1-day train, right? 1-day train, 5 sellers, 10 sellers, boom, done. Hey, Amy, I brought my A game to the glass show. And maybe it was the time I was on. I mean, I still did well, but I had some amazing stuff. Still cruising around on my tractor. And there was so many amazing sellers after me and before me that I think when it got to me, it kind of slowed down. I mean, I had a invaluable piece of Murano art glass, and it went up to 125, and I almost threw up. The buyer actually messaged me and was like, listen, it went up to 115. I don't know you, but you seem amazing. I'm going to cancel my order because you deserve way more than that. Like, complete stand-up person. So thank you. I couldn't watch either. The bull, and then I had that piece of the Fettin glass, the one that is pretty rare. And that didn't go for $35. It just, 2 of them sold on eBay for $3.99. I mean, I'm like, what? Am I being boycotted out of the glass world? I mean, that's a possibility. You couldn't watch. It was tough. But that buyer was like, listen, I can't do this. Like, out of good faith, like morally, he wouldn't feel good about it. So I thought that was pretty amazing and very kind. But the bull now has a new home. He's going to a new home. So I'm very happy with its new home. Thank you, Vintage Chaos. Because I couldn't watch myself. So, little things like that are hard to get through because you usually bring your A game to it. Now we have a chips and cracks train coming up. Exactly. That's another concern of mine, Lizzie. I very low starts, yes. You're on a flight in the AM? Cool. Yes. A flight, like the flight trains, right? You can be a plug, yeah. And I didn't know what a plug was, guys. It's a dealer. Which is so funny. That's another concern of mine because I have so many high-end things. I'll plug your show. What times I'll put myself on there. But there's so many high-end items because that's what I buy. That's what I sell is high-end stuff. Um, and it's been very hard to bring myself down a little bit, you know? And there's a ton of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody because I'm not, but this is the stuff that I'm drawn to. This is what I love and this is what I do. Um, and it was when I saw these items, I'm like, I'm going for it. I am buying those. They sell things for just about nothing, but then you also see a paperweight sold for $300, and I'm like a little, stupid little paperweight, probably got at the truck stop. Hey, the treasure penny. Yes. Ooh, I gotta look into this. I don't know what the whatnot flight. Oh, all sorts of things going on. This is figurative, theoretical world of whatnot. 301. I gotta look into that. I don't know what that means. Flight. I did message whatnot though, and I said, for people like me, I can sell a $2,000 painting on here if I had the clientele. Wouldn't you want that? Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to take commission on that? Hi, Flippin' Thrifty Davis. I was talking about you. How amazing your stuff is. Who wouldn't want that? Oh, a flight instead of a train. Gotcha. Smart. Maybe I'll take a boat. Maybe I'll make a boat. Yeah. A boat train. Gondola through Europe. European gondola boat ride. All European stuff. Through the Nile, through everything else. Yachting. Yay, it's your first event? I'll be there. See? Sky's the limit. So I'm glad to see that the trains don't. Yeah, you learn a lot. And I don't know if you learn a lot from me because I just don't know what I'm doing half the time. They're very specific and, oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Patty, your hair is amazing. Oh my. Yeah, we're doing the chips and the cracks one. It is, whew. This is so good. Everybody has such nice hair, and here I am over here. The bun all day long. I was getting migraines. It's because of the stupid bun. Horrible. Oh, the theme is family vacation. I can't wait to see this. See, there's so many different things coming out, and I want to try all these different things and do these, and I'm just scared, I guess, but I just got to do it. I thought I've had a lot of ideas for trains, and we did the Victorian train. And speaking of high end stuff, I could not believe that people were so excited. Oh yes, of course I'll invite you. Yes, I'll tell you about the box too. But the Victorian train, people were so pumped to see these high end items at a discount. It's almost like it's between the level of price wise, it's a little less than eBay. It's a lot less in Cherish and First Dibs, but it's almost like Etsy ish. Yay! So my boxes. So I just put a gazillion things into a box. Hi, Twisted Ohana. Hi, Treehouse of Fiber Arts. I thought it said liberal arts. Remember that. And I was like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. And then I put it all out on a table, all 80 pounds of stuff, right? They were good boxes, even a piece of furniture. So what I did was I didn't even think about prices. I'm like, I've had this way too long. I've done this way too much, blah, blah, blah. Then I got books. And so I curated each of these boxes. and I had like a boho box. Thank you so much. I had a boho box. I had like a silver box. I had a primitive box. I had a mishmash box, like, littles and a big. And I've tried to put like a piece of ceramics or a glass in each of them. Things that just, it's not like they weren't valuable because I had pretty valuable things in there. And when I did all the math, yeah, it was a good box show. I could not believe it. And if I felt like it was going up too high, I'm like, stop, stop, stop. But in my 20-pound box, I had 2 floral pictures framed, antiques. And I had an antique gold mirror. I had crystal decanter. I mean, this was like over $500 value if sold separately on a different site. And I was so happy that sold because I've had those things just forever. And I kind when this becomes a job, it's boring. And it almost was like, okay, I don't have that connection I used to have with it because I figured it out. I know what that is, and I've educated myself on it. I educate myself on everything that it comes in, and if it doesn't get me going, I really don't care too much about it, and I'm done with it. But I enjoy learning about each item. Like I will sit there and become obsessed. Yeah, you listen on other sites. I gave everybody a chance though with like my glass stuff. Um and trust me, I sold the bull at way less than market value. But I also did make money. I sold the bull and it's going to a really, really fantastic home. Fantastic. So I'm super happy about that. But you can't if you get yourself into greed on here and you want to get every single amount that other people are selling it for on different sites, then you're not going to make it. You are not going to make it reselling because sometimes you just have to take a cut. Yes. So it was a mystery box. I had $100, at least $120 in value in there. It wasn't junk. It wasn't like I just went and bought box lots at the auction. Um, oh, grandma duty. Sue, enjoy your day. Enjoy those kids. Mine are away at Bible study. It's like, sorry, Brooke, you're going to Bible camp. What? You signed me up for Jesus camp? I'm like, yeah, you need Jesus in your life, girl. You need. So my box is sold for, let me see here. I sold them from $30 or like $17 up to $80. Everybody needs Jesus. That's what I said. But these were things of that value. These are things that I bought ready to put on the internet, ready to sell. And then I got new stuff in. And then I'm like, wow, I can't really sell this because I forget about it. And so then I go to the other stuff. That's how my mind works. Put this away for later. Well, later has been 5 years. And if I haven't gotten to it now, I'm never going to get to it. So those are those type of items that I put in those boxes. So when I had a few sellers buy them, resellers buy them. Hey, Silver Luna. Few resellers buy them. Hi, I'm Missy D. And it's everybody's. And they were like, oh my God, thank you so much. This is the best box ever. And they loved it because somebody was from Wisconsin and they don't get those type of items in Wisconsin. So that I put in that box. Yes. So they won it, and then I'm like, do you want me to open it? And they said, of course, open it. And they had the choice. So then I would show them. And it wasn't like one of those mystery box ones where people were like, oh, there's a swung vase in one of these. No, I made sure that there was a badass prize in each of them. Because what if you get the swung vase, the first one? What if that happens? You're screwed. The entire thing, you're just screwed. Everything that you went into it, screwed. Yeah, so I did like a box of silver plate and silver and pewter, and I did a rustic box. I did a farmhouse box, a Class E box. Each of them had like a piece of art in it, pottery, paper. So like a box lot, I got a huge box lot of paper 100 years ago, and really pretty stuff, and like postcards and things. So I kind of just it was like a tricky tray almost type thing. So it was definitely a lot of fun, and I didn't put any more in there than I could. Everything was already in the boxes. It was good. No, it was a lot of fun to do, and I think I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to put my in each of my bins. So when I do a show, I'll be like, hey, listen, if you want a little surprise, then you can choose a box. So I'll have I can curate a box for you. So for instance, on here, I show you guys real quick here. I had 12 boxes. So I have a mystery box on here on another platform. Oh, wait, here we go. So here's my mystery box. So they wanted a small one. And I'm like, please put notes in there. I don't want you to hate your mystery box. So she wrote, hi, I would prefer ceramics or glassware. I like dark blue, white, green, and red. Okay. So she gets 3 to 5 items that are a value of $50 or more. So this is what I think I'm going to put in there. Here we go. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, right? It's like a no-no. So this person, whoever this person is, not me, you select the option, small, medium, or large, right? Small will include 3 to 5 vintage items, $40 or more. Medium will include 3 to 5 small to medium items, $60 or more. Large will include 4 to 6 vintage medium to larger boxes valued at $80 more. Be sure to tell me about yourself. I would like to know if you're designing this, if you have a theme, blah, blah, blah. This is fun for me. This is enjoyable. And people love these boxes, top rated boxes. And I think that's a fun way to do it. What if somebody's moving in somewhere? What if you want to buy a gift for a wedding or somebody's a thrifter or whatever the fact. Like a personal shopper, exactly. And I'm telling you, if I don't have thank you, Linda. If I don't have what you like, I'm not gonna, if somebody writes, I would like a Viking vase in my mystery box. Nobody writes that. Okay. And they just want something to open, like an Ipsy bag. I don't use those. I don't use that crap in the makeup in there. I don't. I just like getting it and opening it and having something special for me. So I'm going to bring this over to here. But I've done people's kid rooms. I'll go and get it. They love opening packages. And like this girl, I sent a piece of blue pottery to, 4 green goblets, and Oh, a trinket box. It's like Christmas, exactly. So she got all that for $23 with shipping. So it's really a neat little concept, and since we can give people, I think it's super neat. Yeah, you only use it a few times. I never use my bag, but it's something little I get for myself each month, you know? And we don't really get things for ourselves. It's fun to open. Exactly. And trust me, if I could make a full business of this, I would. Like a full, like each month you get this and blah, blah, blah. But I can't do that right now. I can barely go food shopping. So it's interesting. Yeah, so I go out and I buy things just specifically for that box. So something to think about. Or even doing like a private stream, like, hey, let's shop my shelves together. Like if somebody's really looking for that, then you got to do it. I mean, it's if you have good stuff normally, a thrift or personal shopper, yes. Oh God, I would love it. I'd love it. If you have good stuff normally, people will buy your boxes. Like people know that I don't have garbage, so they're going to buy my boxes because I'm not going to put garbage in there. And if I do, I feel like a jerk. You just don't feel good about yourself. Like I just kept adding stuff. I was like, okay, I'm going to put this in there too. That's not enough. That's not enough. Like I wanted to make it amazing. Exactly. And trust is huge. And I did have a buyer of a box say like, hey, don't hate me, but I don't know what I'm going to do with my box. I saw everybody else's box and thank you, Linda. Linda, you had the hardest box. I hope we did it. I get so nervous. But she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this silver. And I'm like, girl, thank you for coming to me. Thank you, Linda. And she's like, oh, I feel so bad, but I saw everybody else's boxes being open and I just didn't know if this was, I like their boxes. And I'm like, I get it. I would be kind of pissed off too if I got 6 pounds of silver plate. I get it. And she's like, I'm not mad. But then I made her a special box. I put my silver away and made her a special box. And she's so grateful and so happy. And yeah, sure, I could have been like, yeah, screw you. You got that box. No. Why would I do that? That's like you ordering a salad and somebody, you getting a burger. Like, it's not what, if you're not completely happy with it, then say something. And I'm very happy that she came to me. Now we're friends. So it works out like that. Yes, Christmas. Oh God. I started thinking about Christmas today and I'm like, oh, there you are, Becky. And I'm like, I don't know if I can be the shipper for Christmas. Mm-mm. I don't know if I can wrap all these presents for the kids and everyone else and then wrap all these boxes. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't think it's going to be good for me. So I got to think about that coming Christmas. But I am. Exactly. It is like the white elephant. And I think they're pretty neat, especially if you're a reseller. And if you're a reseller getting those items, I think it's pretty cool. That way you can learn about those items or maybe have a newfound love for those items. Because again, I think there's a fine line between a reseller and a collector. I find myself in the middle of it. And I don't buy things because they sell. Thank you. My mystery boxes were fun. Thank you, Twisted Ohana. I buy things because I like them. And exactly. And we should, I mean, I could buy glass all day long, guys. I could buy glass. I could buy everything like that, but I don't want to. I will to add to my shows, but it's nothing that, I really love and cherish and care for. And I bite myself in the butt or kick myself in the butt every single time that happens. Because I'm like, oh, why'd you do this? Nobody wants this, Ashley. But then get it in a mystery box and you're like, wow, this is pretty amazing. So here's another thing being said. I'm doing a consignment estate sale. We had a pretty bad, we had landslides here over the weekend, and I'm supposed to be there today, but you have to take an hour and a half detour to get there. And it's bad. I mean, if you look up Route 46 in New Jersey, I mean, we have holes in the earth. It's horrifying. There's historic homes gone. We had no power for 18 hours, and it was really bad. But speaking of higher end items, I'm going to, this is a little looky look. And if somebody would like on the side to look at this Google Drive, I would be more than happy to send you the link to see what is I'm going to be auctioning off at this estate sale. And I cannot believe that it's in Blair's or in Columbia, New Jersey and Belvedere, New Jersey. I don't know if I have pictures of it still, but I'm on my phone, so it's hard to get the pictures. And then we're not even done yet, not even close to being done. Art. I mean, so much stuff. I have a lusterware, whole set, never used. I mean, it just goes on and on. And Christmas, crystal, Italian, more crystal, figurines, Victorian, mugs, more glass, more glass. Yeah, this is kitschy stuff, retro, MCM. And I almost feel like, oh, that this is the Gone with Wind section. I mean, wait till we get to the Asian section. I mean, I have more Gone with Wind stuff than Gone with the Wind had. Look at this. Look at that. Jesus. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot here. But I might be wasting my time. I probably am. But hi, what Liz likes. But I don't know if it's going to be biters. I mean, some of this stuff is, I mean, it's even, I mean, this retails for $300. A jade horse that's about 80 pounds. Statues, fine art, more fine art. And I'm going to give it a shot on here. These, I mean, Jesus. In immaculate condition. I mean, but these are things that I don't know. I mean, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But they're all pretty expensive pieces. There's a $200 teapot, at least. I mean, so if you guys want to see this, just let me know, message me on the side. I have full Greek bust. But how great would it be if this was on Whatnot? Like all these things. I mean, I would be very happy. But it just keeps going and going and going. Posters, movie posters, original posters. Gorgeous. Signed posters. this guy, real lucite. And I hope when these dolls, Italian, I hope thank you guys, I got really into it. But when I do this auction on Thursday, I hope it's going to be a good auction. I hope I can move some things. I have the pulp, size pulp here. Shirley Temple doll, a Jesus, and this here. This is one of the coolest pieces. It is at the home. Now this goes for about $2,000. It's about 2.5 feet long. It's a wall hanger. And it's at their house. But I have done, these, God. So we're just going to try to move as much as we can on Whatnot, the smaller things. And this is a bust. Cleopatra, everything. So this woman had an exquisite taste, like exquisite. The auction house went in and gave him a whatever, how much he could make, and he would actually be making 15% of each sale. Now I know I buy from auction houses, and I know I don't pay retail, so I'm like, you're going to be getting that's probably going to go for $40 because we're in a very small area with mama and papa auction houses. And he's like, so I'm going to be losing all this money. I'm like, basically. So then they have to send a team out and do all the inventory. So he entrusted me, and I'm like, it might not, it's going to be a long time to get even half of what you deserve out of here. But I want to test the waters on Whatnot. I want to test how this stuff, selling one item, if you buy high end, a month, will probably, if not close, be more than what you make in 90 shipments. I can tell you that, because that's happened to me other months. I've sold 2 things on a different site, and because they were high end, and made more than I did in 80, 90 shipments on here. So it's almost like you work a lot, I don't know, smarter, not harder. So that's where I am. That's where my heart is really having some trouble with it on what I do. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. She's here. Oh, the mail lady's here, guys. Oh, no. So, guys, I want to let you know, I'm so sorry. I got to go because I got to get the mail lady in here. But I think let's do a raid. Oh, my God, she's going to kill me. I'm not supposed to be here when she's here because I'm scared of her. She's going to freak out. She's going to kill me. This is what's going to happen. She's going to kill me. So let's do it. But till next time, guys, let's go see Mindy. Sorry about that.